Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of October 21st through the 27th. Before we begin, I just want to give a massive shout out to Keith, Frank, Yvette, and Thomas for leaving donations to the channel. Oh my god, it helped tremendously. So I just want to give a massive shout out to them and anyone else who's ever donated to this channel. The options for doing that is in the description box, and all donations go back into the channel in the form of filming equipment, and those particular donations help me buy a new camera, so thank you so much for that. And editing software, tarot decks, things like that, so thank you so much. So Taurus, you have exchanging gifts coming out as your first card. You may be feeling very giving, generous, like you just want to protect someone and show them how much you love them, whether that's like going out to eat with a friend and you want to pay for it, or they want to do the same thing for you. It feels like a mutual exchange, which is really beautiful, and that may be something that you're not used to doing. Being a Taurus, you rule over money, wealth, the finer things in life, and there may have been many instances in your life where you found yourself always giving out of the kindness of your heart, and it's just so nice to be around people who can do the same for you. So that's the sort of energy that I'm getting here. Definitely expect a lot of generosity towards you, but also expect to feel generous towards others. We have patience coming out in reverse. Okay, so it definitely feels, the energy feels like there is a path that that you're on right now. There is a future that will happen for you, or you really want to happen for yourself, but there could be a sense of impatience when it comes to like finally getting there. And I see you really just trying to work really, really hard to get whatever you need to get done, feeling impatient towards the process of something. This could be a legal thing, this could be something with career, this could be in a relationship moving forward, whatever the case may be. It seems like you are really trying to press forward and integrate a new reality into your life, but there could be some delays or just some natural, like sometimes things just take time, and that's totally fine. The message here is to enjoy this present moment for what it is, okay? So your exact reality that you find yourself in right now, it's temporary. The energies are always moving and changing. You will never find yourself in this exact circumstance and position in life again. So it's like, enjoy it for what it is right now. So for example, let's just say you are living in like a townhouse with like 12 other people and you hate it, you just want your own place, and you're saving money, and maybe you even bought a house but you have to wait a few months to move in, and it's like, I just can't wait anymore. It's like, maybe this is the last time you're going to be living in like a group living situation, so make the most of it. And what does that look like? Maybe making midnight snacks with your roommates and dancing in the kitchen. Maybe that means like just talking to all your neighbors and just having that good gratitude for whatever circumstance you find yourself in with life, even if it's not your ideal circumstance. That is like the best way, honestly, to manifest anything, is to just experience gratitude for whatever position you find yourself in life, even if it's not ideal. I feel like some of our minds may have been warped a little bit by this consumerist, capitalistic society that a lot of us live in. And we're taught that a lot of experiences are bad experiences, like having a butt ton of roommates. Oh, that's so bad. You should aim to have like a single home on like a farm. And it's like, no, maybe it's not that bad. There's pros and cons to literally everything in life. Not having a lot of money. Sure, a lot of us are taught that's a bad thing, but why is it a bad thing? Maybe when you don't have a lot of money, you can find the positives in that, which is being more community based. Instead of going to Barnes and Noble and buying all of your books, you can enjoy going to libraries. It's like, why does it have to be a bad thing? Why can't it be a neutral thing? I don't know. This has been a download that's been on my mind recently, like a spiritual download that's been coming through, which is very strange. It's like, poverty doesn't have to be a bad thing. Community living doesn't have to be a bad thing. And we see this, like, if you look at indigenous societies around the world and in the past, it's like, technically speaking, they were in poverty because they didn't have a monetary system. So they didn't have paper money. What made them wealthy was the community around them and having food in their bellies and, good weather. And that is really what makes someone rich. It's not how much money that you make. It's not, how nice your car is, how nice your home is. Do you have people you love? Do you have a roof over your head? Do you have food in your stomach? That is what makes you wealthy and prosperous. And I feel like a lot of us have been brainwashed into thinking that if we don't have certain markers of monetary wealth, we should be unhappy. It's a negative mental conditioning, a negative belief, a negative mindset. And the ironic thing is, the more you feel unhappy because you don't have something, the less you're going to attract, because you're focused on a lack mindset, therefore attracting more lack into your life. So I don't know, that's been on my mind and clearly it's coming through in your reading. So enjoy whatever your circumstance is right now, even if it's changing and you're really, really looking forward to that change and you're impatiently waiting for that change. We have the 4 of air coming out: rest, recovery, rejuvenation. Your message here is to take more naps. Take more naps this week. Don't be so productive if you don't want to. We have the 7 of water, daydreaming. See, this is the thing. You're getting lost in these daydreams about what you want and what will be. A lot of romanticizing happening in your mind. Some of you guys, for example, if you're in a relationship, you're like really romanticizing that and wanting to get closer to that. Or like if there is, I don't know, like daydreaming about what you want to manifest. And it's not a bad thing to visualize what you want in the future, but it's like it does become a bad thing when it starts to create like a lack mindset, like, oh, I don't have this, therefore I'm not happy. And then we have the 7 of air in reverse, second row of cards out here. Yeah, don't let that mindset steal your energy away. We have the 3 of air and ending. Wow, okay, 3 of air next to the 7 of air. Okay, we're shifting gears a little bit here. There could be someone in your life who is not communicating with you effectively, or their actions are very hurtful. And I'm just being honest with you here. It's like, why? So some of you guys may be wanting to detach yourself from that person or untether yourself from that person. And that may be what you're impatient about, the untethering process or something. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be something as well. Like if you're working at a job that you could just tell they don't care about you. You're a replaceable person there and they're trying to get as much work out of you as possible while paying you as minimal as possible. And they're not in the mindset of, let me take care of my employees. You may know, like, I got to get out of here. And so you may be feeling impatient to get out of there, so that may be where this lies. It's something here that's not putting in equal effort. They're trying to be shiesty. They're trying to get away with, taking more than giving. And that is heartbreaking to you. It's like stressful. It's sad that people think like that. And then we have the Queen of Earth in reverse. Now, this is your feminine energy in a critical state right now, which is totally, honestly, in alignment with the reading, because the whole point of this reading is to break out of that lack mindset and try to enjoy things for what it is. Even if you have a toxic job. Like, I remember I worked a toxic job for like a year. And oh my God, they totally mistreated us. We had managers stealing our tips. We had, underpaid promises for promotions, or not promotions and raises that never would come through, judgment on appearances, things like that. Really toxic job. However, it was like the best coworkers I've ever had. And it was so fun working with those people. So it's like, even though it was very clear that I had to leave that job, I soaked in working that crappy job and having amazing coworkers and the experience of having a crappy job. It's kind of like a nice life experience to have. And I could have easily let that make me depressed, but I sort of romanticized it a little bit. But kept myself grounded in the fact that I did have to leave, so romanticized it in the sense yes, I'm just drinking way too much caffeine and staying up all night and going to work super early in the morning and partying with these amazing coworkers and, really lived the experience up to the fullest. I got the full toxic work in the food industry experience under my belt. And that really, I'm happy I had that experience. As weird as that sounds, I'm happy I was mistreated and I had that experience. And of course I left that job. So I don't know, that's sort of what I hope this isn't being taken the wrong way, but yeah. I hope you get my point, Taurus. Anyways, watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, subscribe if you have not already, and oh, by the way, the Capricorns are taking over this channel. There's too many of them, and they're getting cocky about the fact that they're like the majority of my subscribers. So if you are not subscribed, please subscribe as a Taurus. Let me know in the comment section, because I need to even things out. I need to humble those Capricorns, so help me out with that. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, my shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course. So go there to get all of that. It's in the description, it's in the comment section, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.